What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today, we are going to be talking about two different games that are getting a little bit of news. I'm a little bit late on this, I apologize, there's been a lot going on. My father moved into a new apartment, so I've been helping him move and all that, so a lot's been going on, so I apologize for this being late. But nevertheless, we do have some news. None of these topics I'm going to talk about today are really worthy of their own videos, in my opinion. So I'm just going to talk about all of this in one video. So I'll try to leave timestamps so that you can hop between stories if you're just particularly interested in one story. So yeah, so without any further ado, guys, let's get started. We're actually going to start with SpongeBob. Now, there are two pieces of SpongeBob news that we can talk about today. The first of which being actually something that has been known for a little while now, but Super Mario Benny, I think his name actually is. I do believe he is a viewer of the channel. Shout out to you for asking THQ Nordic the hard-hitting questions. Asked if THQ Nordic will be at PAX East, which is happening in a little bit less than a month from now. THQ Nordic has usually always had presence, whatever, at PAX East in the past, so it was kind of easy to expect them to be at PAX East this year. But unfortunately, THQ Nordic replied saying they actually won't be at PAX East this year. So what does that mean for SpongeBob? Well, it means that we're obviously not going to see anything SpongeBob. Now, I believe, not last year, but 2 years ago, THQ Nordic showed off the Horde mode at PAX East that Riders DX actually got to see. And, you know, it's usually a big reveal kind of deal for THQ Nordic. So it does say a lot about this game. It shows that they probably aren't as far along as we would have hoped. I personally thought this might get a summer release, but I'm starting to think this might get an autumn release, maybe around October, November-y time. I think that makes sense. Given how things are lining up, you know, they're not going to talk about it in April, you know, maybe we'll see it at E3, which could lead to a fall release. I think that's looking more likely for SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, especially since we haven't even seen anything of this game yet. Well, besides the next story. So I'll be honest, I don't know who discovered this, I just know it from Riders' video, but there's a piece of supposed concept art, which is on this site here, who is this person is an artist who has done stuff for THQ Nordic in the past, actually even did something for Riders in the past. But here, as you can see, I have the actual art. So this is some supposed concept art for SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. Now, this seems to be an enemy design. The old smelly Seaman. Yes, so I'm guessing these are two different types of seamen, you know. So this one seems to be firing some sort of fish called a fart fish, that obviously, you know, you can see, fires out and attaches to SpongeBob's head. Maybe, like, let's say if SpongeBob has 6 pairs of underpants' health, like every couple seconds it'll take off a piece of health until SpongeBob gets him off. I don't know, this just seems to show off the weapon that is used. And I mean, I don't know if this is, well, this is called Gunter, and I'm wondering if Gunter can be an enemy on his own, or if he always has the fart fish, because, like, it's just showing the character by himself, and then with the weapon, it most likely is that Gunter has the fart fish weapon, and that is the enemy. It's pretty cool. He seems like a shooting distance type, like, think of Chuck, almost, except maybe the fish attaches itself to SpongeBob and takes damage from you. It kind of looks like that fish from, is it Fortnite? That weird Fortnite fish looking thing? I don't know. And then there's some more concept art. Looks really cool. I think, to be honest, this does look like an enemy you would expect from a, like a sequel to Battle for Bikini, but it does kind of remind me of the movie game's enemies, because the movie game's enemies were the fish in the SpongeBob world. So this does very much give me those vibes, which I am loving. I am absolutely living for it, and I cannot wait to see more on SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. Lastly, but surely not least, Mario Party Superstars DLC. This is a topic I've talked about quite a few times on the channel. What I think they're going to do, you know, I don't know. But this is really interesting. There is a survey, so I'm pulling up the survey here, and as you can see, it is a YouTube advertiser survey. So it says, next time you buy a downloadable content pack, which one are you most likely going to buy? And it says Hot Wheels Unleashed, Mario Kart 8 DLC, Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise DLC, and then Mario Party Superstars is there. Now, this is really interesting because every single one of these games has DLC, or in case of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it has its DLC announced. So this is interesting. What do I personally think about it? I'm not going to automatically say we're getting Mario Party Superstars DLC. This could just simply be an accident from YouTube, because this is a survey from YouTube, so they could make mistakes. It is very possible. But one thing I do want to say is that there was a survey that, I don't know if it was YouTube, I don't think it was, I think it was Nintendo themselves, put out about WarioWare and if people would buy it and what price people would pay for it. And then of course, a few weeks after that survey came out, WarioWare Get It Together got announced. So I do think this is interesting. If this survey is something that Nintendo provided to YouTube to put out there, you know, because of course companies pay YouTube to put their ads on, you know, people's videos, hence, you know, YouTube ad revenue and all that, such a big thing. So if this survey is from Nintendo, which would be weird considering we also have a Hot Wheels game on here, which is a little bit random, but nonetheless, if this survey does come from Nintendo, that basically does confirm that Mario Party Superstars will get DLC. Now, as to when it would be announced, given that this is a survey, if it is from Nintendo, and if it is being released now, I do think we could see an imminent announcement, probably from Twitter. Obviously, we wouldn't wait until the next Nintendo Direct to hear about this, since that won't be probably until June. So, I think seeing it dropped via a Twitter announcement is the most likely option here. And as to when I think they could do it, I don't know. I mean, it completely depends on where this survey is coming from. If it's from Nintendo, then hey, it could be announced soon. If it's just a YouTube survey, you know, that it mistakenly put Mario Party here, then we'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you all have to say about all of this news. For someone like me, who, there's quite a few games I'm interested in this year, but nothing as strong as the past couple of years, with Mario Party last year, and then SpongeBob 2 years ago, and then Luigi's Mansion. This year is seeming like a year that I'm not, you know, my kind of game isn't exactly here yet. So if we do get Mario Party Superstars DLC at some point this year, I personally will be very excited. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you all have to say. And definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that little notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload videos to the channel. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you all in the next video.